Since 1984, the Jets and Giants have been sharing the same playing field here at the Meadowlands Sports Complex. Although it lacks many modern amenities, it still has its charm. Hit and drop at the 28-yard line. The Jets will start this drive at the 28-yard line. He's under a heavy rush. Makes the catch. Gibson makes his 30th catch of the season. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 33. Hands it to the back. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. Webster is there to bring him down. It's a loose ball. Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it. He scoops it up. The Jets are able to win the football. They keep possession.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
Toss. A pickup of 5, and that makes it third down. Setting up blockers, he has it on the screen. He's down the sideline to the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Jets score the game's first touchdown.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call. Point after is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Reston from the 1. They get him at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, the other team just scored a touchdown. They have the momentum of the game. And right now as a play caller, I think you have to be very aggressive. Try and recapture that momentum and get this game going back in your direction.
Batted away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. They hand it off. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line before he is caught and tackled. Gets the pass out. Ed Reed is there on the tackle.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Gets the ball away. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They're going to pitch it. Rodgers tackles him for a loss at the 50.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle. And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
Passes to his left. Ayers makes the tackle.
The Buccaneers are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
The pocket is collapsing. He's sacked. Aaron Campman makes his first sack of the year.
That's not good enough, man.
He's running out of time. Gordon comes away with a sack.
Really good work by the Jets.
Just gets it off. Leaping catch.
Pretty good effort that time, but on third and very long, sometimes tough to pick up that first down.
Flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back. They'll go to work at the 34. First down, 10 to go. Hands it off. He makes his way to about the 42 before he's hit and dropped. Two yards away here on second down. Hands it to the back. Duncan will drop him behind the line at the 41.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Third down and 12. The pass is away. He leaps. It's caught at the 40. He's knocked out at the 28.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Halfback screen.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
On the ground with a tailback.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Gets the pass away. It's going to be first and goal for the Jets.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice
game. Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
What a hit. Mendenhall gains about 5 yards on the run. This is the 8th play of this drive. Flips it out short, and the pass is incomplete.
I know you want to be cautious in the red zone, but that was a little too cautious. You have to give your receiver a chance.
Passes, end zone.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Extra point is good. Here's your Sprint drive summary. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The offense will start at the 27. First down, 10 to go. Dumps it out right. Robinson is there on the tackle.
The tight end did a good job here selling the block and then going out into his route and making the catch for a decent gain on the play.
Throws the deep pass. Drops the easy pick. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Here's the throw. Aaron Campman makes the tackle.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Throws it short, and he caught it.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
He throws left.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
Gives it off. Jackson funded. Preston grabs it up.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
Short pass to his left. Jones gains a handful of yards on that reception. That'll make it second down. Passes it out. Comes down with it. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers cap off the very impressive 8-play drive by getting it in for 6. Josh Brown packs on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Moore fields it at the 2. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The Jets bring their hot offense back out. They've taken it downfield for touchdowns on their last 2 series. Gets the pass away. Webster intercepts it.
With the zone coverage back there, I'm sure he wasn't expecting that kind of quick pressure. It got to him, and he made a big mistake.
Dumps it out left.
Well, if you want to know why they measure the vertical jump at the combine, that's exactly it. He just went up and got that one. I still haven't figured out why they do it for offensive linemen, though.
No!
Hit as he passes. And the wideout has his second touchdown reception, and we're only in the first half, Chris.
And his hands are so strong that he really doesn't have to worry so much about catching the ball. You can see as soon as he catches the ball, he has his eyes on the pylons, and he's going in for the score.
They get him at the 29-yard line. The Jets want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
Let's go! Let's go!
They give it to the tailback. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. 3 yards there. That brings up second down. Give to the tailback. Tackle was made by Clay Matthews. They get 3 yards on the play, and so it'll be third down. Dumps it out right. The stop was made by Perkins.
The Buccaneers did a good job forcing a 3-and-out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
He makes it to the 28. The Buccaneers have put together a couple of nice drives back-to-back. Let's see if the defense can adjust. They hand it off.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He goes up high for the catch. Bennett on the receiving end, and it's his first catch of the game. Short throw is there for the catch.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Jackson gets the call again.
The Buccaneers are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Got it off barely. Tackle was made by Ayers. Jackson makes his third catch of the game. First down, 10 to go. Here's the give. He breaks the tackle, gains his way to the 23-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. It's the tailback, and he will lose yardage on the play.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Here's the give. The stop was made by Gordon. Another third down conversion.
This time they go to the ground to convert their second third down on this drive. And right now you can just begin to feel this offense's confidence grow.
Pass is complete. Tackle was made by Reed. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
You hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Throws it short. No completion. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. He did get enough for the first.
And a lot of times defenses will simply give you a pass like that, trying to defend against the deeper ball. They're going to allow you those short ones.
He's having a first half to remember out there, Chris.
And this defense is having a first half to forget. As a matter of fact, I think they had forgotten everything that this coaching staff taught them coming into this game.
Josh Brown adds the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. They just can't tackle him. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Throws it. Perkins knocks it down. Gibson was the intended receiver. Passive. He's there for the catch. Perkins makes the tackle.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Allen is there on the tackle. They won't huddle here as they try to speed things up. Throws it short. Corey Webster makes the tackle. That pass completion puts him over the 2,000-yard mark for the season. There for the reception. Knocked out right around the 28-yard line by Clay Matthews. Waters grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
With the misdirection. And he just got hammered.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
He's tackled at the 25. The Buccaneers got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. They go with the run. Still going. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers strike quickly with the 75-yard play for 6. Josh Brown adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. They can't bring him down. Hit and dropped at the 33. First down, 10 to go.
We're going to take it back and pop one for you. Let's go. Hey, this is the calm before the storm, baby.
Gives to the back. He fights forward to about the 36 before several defenders bring him down. Hit as he throws. The stop was made by Odom.
The Jets are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Passes it. And it's completed. Odom makes the tackle.
The Jets are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Let's catch you up on what's happening on the scoreboards. It's time to check out who's making noise around the NFL. Williams has rushed for over 75 yards. Let's turn to your game stats. A pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Jackson has rushed for over 75 yards. Tampa Bay has the lead, 28-17. Here are the highlights from your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to the Meadowlands. Brought down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers will begin this drive at the 26-yard line. Ellis will tackle him for a loss at the 23. That's one of the few times the defense has been able to corral him. He's had his way with it. Toss. He fights forward to about the 26 before he's gang tackled. Jackson gets 3 yards on the play. Huge pressure by the defense. Almost hit.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. And this is a great opportunity to get back into this ballgame. This offense needs to put a nice drive together right now. He's hammered in the backfield.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He throws left. The stop was made by Odom.
The Jets have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
He doesn't get back to the line.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Another run. He's brought down at the 40 by Duncan.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
And he's knocked out at the 50 by Perkins.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Throws it out. Odom is there on the tackle.
The Jets are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
They'll give it off here. He makes his way to about the 22 before he gets brought down.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Here's the halfback. Mendenhall comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Gives to the back. They tackle him for a loss.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Passes the ball. Catches it, and he's dropped.
The Jets are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
Finley was there to bring him down. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. Passes to the end zone, and that'll be his 3rd scoring strike of the game.
3 touchdowns on the day now. Not perfect today, but certainly an impressive passing performance.
Toss. Breaks a tackle. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Great stop by the defense, stopping that run.
More often than not, when you're trying to run the ball for a two-point conversion, you think that you're catching them off guard. That time the defense was set to stop it, and they did a nice job of it.
They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Pitch out.
Yeah, they did a really nice job sealing off the corner there, and good vision that time by the back. A lot of patience, took his time, found the hole, picked up a nice gain.
They line up at the 41. Here's the halfback. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. He's dropped for a loss.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Throws it. Pulls it in. First down, and he's knocked out of bounds. He laid it in there perfectly. That was a well-thrown ball.
And we talk so much about arm strength for the quarterback position, but sometimes you have to be able to put a little touch on it, and that was pretty.
Again with the run. Tackle was made by Chung. Jackson gets 6 yards on the play. With the carry. He got depleted.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the pass, and the defender intercepts it.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL. The Jets' passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. It seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
Throws short. Perkins was defending on the play. From the 41-yard line. Dumps it out left.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
Gets the pass off. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Moore was the intended receiver on the play. And he missed it wide left. They'll get the ball here at the 40. Jackson on the run. Brought down behind the line.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way. Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Our score is 28-23. The Buccaneers have the ball and the lead as we begin the fourth quarter. He goes for it all. Looks like the defense might have been a little too aggressive there. Here's the call.
All right, I got you.
First down. They line up at the 46. Short pass to his left. Greg Jones makes his third grab. Jackson gets another carry. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. They'll throw for the first. Jackson was there on the tackle.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Here's the halfback. Tackle was made by Chung. 2-yard pickup.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Gets the pass out. Chris Houston had the coverage on the play. This is the 8th play of this drive. Jackson gets about 4 yards on the play. It's 4th down, and the kick team on to try this 37-yard field goal. Hits the upright, no good. They'll go to work at the 27. Gets it off. A.J. Hawk was there to bring him down. Again, they go with the run.
You know, I understand you can't completely abandon the running game, but my goodness, let's go. Let's pick it up. You've got to put some points up.
Gets the ball away. Tipped away.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Let's go.
The pass is away. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Tackle was made by Finley. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
There for the catch. Is this a first down? Here's the measurement.
They're sticking it out. I'm just saying, you know.
The ref signals that they're just a little short. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. Here's the give, and it looks short from up here.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
Throws it short, brings it in, cuts back, and he's dropped. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
From the 35-yard line. He gets popped as he throws.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Gives it off. The stop was made by Haloti Nagata. They got 4 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. Gets the pass away. He's dropped right around the 18-yard line by Clay Matthews. Here's the throw. Knocked loose. Jackson thought he had a sure catch.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Hands it to the back. Stone is there on the tackle. About 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up third down. Passes it out. Odom picks it off. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
It's the tailback. Chung makes the tackle. Chung makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Here's the give. The stop was made by Ellis.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day. But when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. We need the end zone trying to get this.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Gives to the back. Gets away from the defender. New York takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. They give it to the tailback. The Jets will take their second timeout of the half. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
So with under 2 minutes to go now, this offense failed to get the job done. They're going to have to punt the football away, and now the game is going to be placed in the hands of the defense.
Zibikowski fields it at the 31.
All right, big moment in the game now. They've got to get this thing in the end zone. I expect to see the 2-minute offense, but you don't have to be in the hurry-up offense. Just get to the line of scrimmage, take the short throws that most defenses will give you in this situation. Don't be afraid to use the middle of the field. You have time.
Rolling right. Gets the pass away. Moore with his 6th reception. 2nd and 7 situation here.
Get ready.
Throws it. Makes the catch. To the 20. To the 10. They take the lead. He throws it in there for the touchdown again. That's his 4th pass that's gone for a score. Hands it to the back. And they won't get the 2. And they really needed to convert that one.
Yeah, this offensive line is good, but when you're asking them to jam it in from a couple of yards out in this type of emotional setting, I think it's too much to ask. I like throwing the ball there.
Brought down at the 25.
The Buccaneers will be in their 2-minute offense now. This is their last shot if they're going to win this one.
misses. Tipped away. Bennett was his intended target.
Put up or shut up.
Just gets that one away. Tackle was made by Reed.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it out.
Ayers was defending on the play. He throws left. The stop was made by Ed Reed. 7-yard gain on the play. Short throw to the right. Jackson with his 4th catch of the game. Passes it. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped.
The Buccaneers are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Here's the give.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Fakes the spike, looking to throw it. He gives the Bucs a 1st and goal. Bennett with his 3rd reception. The Buccaneers will take their last timeout. This will be it. If he misses, they'll wonder about what could have been. If he makes it, he'll be a hero for years to come. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding. They're sticking it out.
Repeat, 1st down. There's what you call pressure. Right now, this game lies in the balance on the leg of this kicker. Here we go. And he makes it. What a clutch kick. The Buccaneers have won. That'll do it from the Meadowlands. Highlights are coming up.